What's going on, people? I have returned. It's Ken Jackson, and welcome to another Fourth Dimension review. First of all, I want to start off by saying I hope you guys are being safe. And I'm sorry I haven't uploaded. I know it's going on 3 weeks, but a lot of things happened. And I really wanted to upload last week, but I couldn't because I had things to do. But I hope you guys are being safe, whether it's being from illness or riding in your cars. Please make sure to buckle up, be safe. Don't be doing nothing stupid or crazy out there, especially in different kinds of weather. Anyway, welcome to the Fourth Dimension. We have another review here, 2010 Dodge Avenger RT. Now, there's a lot of things to point out about this car. This car has almost 200,000 miles on it, so it's doing a very good job. I'm going to point out some things on this car that'll let you know that it really do have almost 200,000 miles on it. Basic wear and tear, maintenance that you need to worry about, or some things that you just can't help. So let's hop right into this review. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, welcome to the Fourth Dimension. I'm so glad to be back recording videos. Hopefully these planes don't troll me again like last time. Like I said, 2010 Dodge Avenger RT. You guys know the RT is not the base model. One thing that confuses me about Dodge is the trim levels. You look at the Charger, it's like a Charger, then there's a Charger RT, there's a Charger SXT, there's a Charger, did I say RT already? I think I did. Then you got the Hellcat, you got the wide body Hellcat, you got the Scat Pack, you got the Red Eye, all that extra stuff. Anyway, we're not here to talk about any of these other FCA cars. Here to talk about this Avenger. Lately, there has been a lot of pollen going around down here in Texas, so this is where all this dirtiness is coming from. I guess I could have taken it to the car wash, but I ain't feel like doing all that. Anyway, rims. 17-inch rims. These are the stock factory rims on here. Actually, I need to check the brake calipers. There you go. There go the plane. There go the plane. Don't worry, guys. I know I need to find a new place to record it. So let's point out some of the aging factors on here before we get into specific details. One thing that people always talked about was the paint. The paint, when it came to FCA, Fiat, Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge, especially Dodge, paint it does bad over time. It really does. Look at the roof. You can see it fade. You saw it on the bumper, you see it on the spoiler. There's really no point to having a spoiler on a car like this. Downforce ain't nothing, man. Downforce ain't nothing on a little 4-cylinder. 173 horsepower. Not cranked up to 173 horsepower, 6,600 RPM, 166 pounds for the torque at 4,400 RPM. Got a 17-gallon fuel tank running on regular, 2.4 liter, 4-banger, 4-cylinder engine. There goes another plane. Give me 1 second. These planes, boy, I tell you, I'm surprised there's so many flying by though. There's been like 6 or 7, so many flying by, you know, at the state that we're in now in the world, whatever. There's a lot of space to make modifications in this car. Like I said, 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine with dual overhead cam and variable valve timing. I don't know why I just said that like that. As you can see, the outside, the exterior of the car, the cosmetics of the car may look like they're in bad shape, but the engine bay looks pretty decent, doesn't it? All you gotta do is wash it up. That's all you gotta do, and it's gonna look brand new. Like I said, there's a lot of space up in here to connect stuff. There's a lot of space. But will the car treat you well if you make those modifications? We'll never know, unless we do that to it. Some cars can't handle that. Some cars, you'll put a turbo on it, and the engine just blow up. It just can't handle it. We're gonna close this hood, but one thing I will say is that I do like how you can actually see the transmission dipstick. I hate it when manufacturers either hide the dipstick, make it hard to get out, or they don't put it in there at all, making you go back to the dealership, having them check it and spend your money. Like the Jeep Patriot that I recorded, can't find a dipstick at all. It's bad. It's really bad. I feel like transmission fluid is one of the things that you really forget about And not having a dipstick is really gonna make you forget about it. Anyway, close this hood. Like I said, the paint, you see the paint coming off, that music is loud. Headlights still in good shape. Rims looking okay, 17-gallon tank. Let's pop the trunk. What was it? I think it was rated at 13.5 cubic foot of space in the trunk. Key fob right here, no remote start. You do have a panic option, double tap to open the trunk. Yes, there's stuff in here. You can ignore all that, it's basic car stuff. Gloves for when you want to work on the engine, cleaning tools, towels, coolant, spare tire underneath. All of that. It's really fairly decent sized trunk. You know these cars are made to compete with the like the Ford Fusion of that age, of that generation. The smaller Ford Fusion, I want to say like the Chevy Malibu kinda. I can't remember which one it was, or the Ford Focus, things like that. One exhaust pipe. Obviously, it's a 4-cylinder, you don't need two. I don't even know why Altimas have 2 exhaust pipes. Tint is fading, that didn't come from the factory like that, obviously. Look at that antenna, isn't that ugly placement? It's just, to me that's just so ugly. Kinda ugly. But you can't complain, because this is like, these Avengers, like, it's not like they're any type of luxury brand or they're made to really compete. I feel like these are like throwaway cars. I feel like the Avenger, the Chevy Cruze, Ford Fiesta, that's just something to get you in and get you on the way, like the Sentra and Versa and stuff like that. Anyway, we finna hop in the back. I'm rambling right now. Let's check out this size in the back. Now that we're in the back seat, away from all the noise outside, we got some black interior mixed with a little bit of beige up top. All 4 windows, power windows, cup holders in the back. Map pockets on the driver's seat only. A little storage cubby right here. Nice black interior. 2 speakers, 2 subs in the back that's actually underneath that carpeted area. Very small windows on this car. Very small. I don't know what this is for. I don't know why they put this right here. I feel like there could have been more window space. These windows do not come all the way down. They don't. That's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. And it's getting hot. It's getting real hot. Anyway, let's count your speakers. You got 2 subs in the back, 2 door speakers, 2 tweeters up front on the dashboard. No rear door speakers. Wait. Nope, no rear door speakers. So these are the standard Dodge equipment, standard FCA equipment. So you're not getting Bose or Harman or anything like that. But they sound good. They sound good for factory standard speakers. They really do. I really like them, just like the ones in the Jeep Patriot. They sound just as good, just not getting as many speakers in here. So I guess you won't be able to play it as loud. Little LED light bulbs up here. Not LED, they look LED though. They're not gonna come on. There it goes. There go the 200,000 mile thing I was talking about that you're gonna notice. Things that's gonna mess up later on. Halogen bulbs for the headlights. Incandescent. When other people say it, I swear it sounds like they're saying incandescent. The incandescent, I don't even know how to say the doggone word. For the taillights, man, you know what I'm trying to say. Heated mirrors, it's automatic, you can't control them. Heated side mirrors, no heated seats in the back, nothing like that, nothing really special in the back. Let's check out the headroom though. Look at where my feet are. This is me sitting up straight. Sitting up straight. Kind of, the seats aren't bucket seats, but they sit kind of low. You're pretty low to the ground there. But I have a lot of headroom. A whole lot of headroom up here. I can duck down, I can lean my head back, stuff like that. Blah, blah, blah. I can sit here and bounce around, but I'm not gonna do all this stuff. Anyway, coat hangers up top. with your oh my god handles. I want somebody getting in here swinging and whatnot. What is that? Oh, let's take one more walk around the car. One more walk around the car, just to show off the tail lights, the headlights, and the paint one more time. Then we're gonna hop into the front seat. Back outside with all the noise. I actually like how these tail lights look with the little stripe on it. Incandescent bulbs. The tail lights actually in very good condition. You see that? Like, it's really clear. They're actually in really good condition. Way better than the headlights and the rest of the car. That's like the best part about the car. I'm sorry, I'm talking about this car. Third brake light right here. I got a story about this. Boy, this is somebody backed into my Maxima. That's where this white paint came from. That was my brother that was driving this car. Ended up backing into the Ilaria, my beautiful baby girl. First day I got her, he backed into it. How you do that? I guess they was going more for styling. Maybe this is why this is right here. I see this hump. I see this hump that's kind of like canceling out the window. You know, most of the time the windows don't go all the way down because the wheel arc right here. And they don't, most of the time they don't have the cars made long enough, or they haven't manufactured the cars long enough, like for example this Avenger, for you to be able to roll the window all the way down, because they gotta accommodate for that wheel arc with 17-inch rims. Let's hop into the front seat. Halogen bulbs in the front. Look at all that pollen, oh my God. Yeah, that's actually a nice sound. Nice sounding door. Look, the bulbs lit up now. There we go. See how they look LED? A nice little lighting to it. That's still working. But that's inconsistent with these lights. This light, your little makeup light, I don't know what you want to call that. It's inconsistent. You got another little, you can hold your any information, insurance card, stuff like that. There it is. You want to see something else? Want to see something else that's included with the 200,000 miles on it? The window. And this happens to a lot of American cars. I haven't seen it on a Ford. Actually, I have. I had a Crown Vic that had a window problem. You know, you have a window for a while, eventually the motors or the, I forgot it. The motors and the regulator stop working. So now you gotta pull the window back up with your hand and stick something in there so it can stop from going down on its own. That's usually what happens. That's happened to a lot of Chevys we had. I'm seeing it with this Dodge, and it happened to one Ford that I had. It gets annoying. It gets annoying, and like, it seems like it's only on American cars for some reason that the windows come down by themselves and the regulators and things mess up. Now, of course, you may have a JDM car or a German car or whatever, and the window gets stuck or something, but it's not gonna do that. I haven't seen it do that before. Anyway, let's move on. Storage right here. This is not the coin slide. The coin slide is actually up here. No cup holders down here, just another storage. One touch, automatic. One touch, not one touch. You know what that might be? That one touch isn't working, probably because the car is very dated. Very, very dated. It should be at least one touch down for the driver window. All the other windows are just power controlled. You gotta touch and hold it. Lock button, unlock button, mirror lock, mirror controls. Trunk switch right here. AC. Hood release. Brake, gas, 174,000 miles on it. Car still runs good, to be honest with you. 120 on the dashboard. There goes that stereo that I can't play. The stereo that's in every other Dodge and Jeep. Look at your lights. You know something that's really cool about this car? This up here, this little cubby. That cools your drinks. That actually cools your drinks. There's not any water bottles or anything up in there, but that's a really cool feature to have on such a low budget car like this. You have another cubby down here, storage, another cubby, 2 cup holders, 2-tier storage down here. That sun is killing. That sun is doing its job. Another storage down here, heated seats for driver and passenger, hazard lights, no dual AC. DVD compatible. I'm pretty sure that's optional, just like the Jeep. Another thing, emergency brake. I think that's out. I think that emergency brake is gone. I think it's completely gone. And that's one of the perks of having a car with such high miles on it. You know, carpet still looks in okay condition. Nice size speakers, 2 tweeters up front, like I said. AC, defrost. That's about it for this car. It really doesn't have anything. No illuminated cup holders. Nothing else is illuminated up here. Nothing else. Everything is just as plain as it can be. Almost as plain as it can be. But still a pretty good car. Like I said, 173 horsepower, 6,000 RPM. 166 pound-foot of torque. Look at that steering. Steering feels smooth. Little to no whining. Error messages everywhere. Go ahead, tell me the next one. Go ahead. See, that's the emergency brake right there. Time for an oil change too, girl. Ooh wee. What else we got? Automatic sensor up here for the what is that for in this car actually? I know most cars have their sensors up here. It's usually to detect for the lights or where you want to put the AC. It's a little bulb up there. Not a bulb, but a little circle. Anyway. Nice little horn sound. You got to push deep up in here to get this horn. There you go. Cruise control switch. Windshield wiper switch. Washer fluid still works great. It's gonna come out. It's not coming out. It came out earlier. Oh my God. Okay, that's enough. Turn signals. Headlights still work fine. Most of the things that you worry about with a car, they work fine in this car. It's a Dodge. And it's an Avenger. Like I said, it's more so of like a throwaway car, but everything is still working pretty good. And I'm starting to sweat. So let's get on some more with this review. Actually, it's time for the drive, ain't it? It's time for the drive. I can't let you guys hear the speakers, obviously, but there is no Bluetooth control. You do have disc, 6-disc CD changer. Ooh. Option to pair with the phone. Bass controls, treble, mid-range. We're gonna put that up here for now. The balance and your fader. 6 different sets. You got aux, satellite, obviously Sirius right there. Yeah. Bass, mid-range, treble, balance, fade, Sirius DVD, 6-disc CD changer. AC controls, heated seats, cigarette light portal adapter, 12 volt. I believe there's only one in this car. There's 2. Ooh, there's 2. Leave your coins down there and everything. That's perfect. It's perfect for that. For pens or cards, whatever you want to put right there. Give it a little rev. That's as high as it's letting me go, is at 4,400 RPM. It will not let me redline it. That's understandable though. So we're gonna get into this drive, this test drive, and see what type of noise she's making. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, go ahead and buckle up. I hope this is a good angle for you guys. Really do. I'm trying to look at it. 'Cause I need to be able to see, you know. Man, buckle up. It was a really good idea what she did. She added a little strap on here for when the sun is beaming down. You know how you try and reach for the seatbelt and they must slap you like some grease coming out of the pan? She put a little strap on here to keep from that happening when she put on the seatbelt. That's a really smart idea. Let me check my mirrors. Like I said, y'all always buckle up, be safe, you know. Park, reverse, neutral, drive. 3 and lowest gear. Go on and drive, obviously. Ooh, I love this steering. This steering is like real smooth. I hit something. Front wheel drive, 4-speed automatic. AC still blows cold. Like I said, man, this is a smaller car. I can hit my head if I'm not careful. You hit my head. I'm 6'3", 6'4". Everything's still working fine. And the reason I keep mentioning how everything's running is because it's over 100,000 miles. You know, you break an engine in around 20,000 or 30,000 miles. Then around 60,000 to 80,000 miles, you need to get your transmission checked and stuff like that. And like 100,000 miles, you're pretty much on your own. You better keep up with routine maintenance. After 150,000, you make it there. You doing something right. You make it to 125,000, honestly. Steering is still smooth, like I said. Steering is still good and smooth. They do have panels on the back of the steering wheel. I can make that. He'll let me go. So, well, we're not gonna go over here and bother these workers. Actually, we are. Because I cannot go that other way. Let me get through, sir. Please and thank you. There's 2 switches on the back. There's one that controls the volume up and down on the right side. It's right on the back of the steering wheel where my finger is right here. Kind of where a shift panel would be at. It controls the... I'm just gonna keep beeping. What you beeping about, girl? Is it the tire pressure? Which tire is it? There is no tire pressure monitor in here, by the way. So you left with guessing. I'm just gonna need you to guess. This guy's speeding down here. That tint does need to be fixed because it's very blurry. And I can see how that can be with somebody somebody that's wearing glasses, how difficult it could be. Ooh. This car, the get up and go is very, very slight. It's very low. It's almost tragic how slow it is. But I mean, the Altimas that I drove, the Jeep and all of that, they pick up a lot quicker. And I don't know if it's just the mileage or because it's just that's what Dodge did to it. It picks up real slow. But what are you saying? What are you trying to tell me? The message center isn't saying anything, but it's gonna keep beeping. Seatbelt is on. I'm guessing you're worrying about the tire pressure, or maybe the brake. I don't know. I remember there was a problem with this car where it thought that the let me see if I can give it a little bit. Nope, I cannot give it a little bit of gas because there's a cop right there. Anyway, there was a problem with it where it thought the parking brake was on, so it wouldn't let go and it wouldn't start and stuff like that. It was another reason why it wouldn't start. I don't really remember. But we are not getting on the freeway. We're actually gonna go to this back road right here, which I'm so sorry for making such a late turn. I'm so sorry. Anyway, the car just wouldn't start. Good doggy, stay right there, don't run in the street. Because right now it thinks the parking brake is on, so I'm guessing that's why that light keeps coming up, which is really bad in a way. This ain't nothing but some back roads. I'm thinking there's more to this. People gonna look at me crazy. Now I gotta make a U-turn and stuff. They gonna be like, what the hell are you doing? They probably gonna shoot me because we in Texas. And that's what people do. No, I'm joking. I'm completely joking. One thing I was saying about the steering wheel controls, there's one that changes the radio station that's on the left. There's an up and down switch. And there's one on the right that changes the volume controls. It's also up and down. And that's about it. This is where the shift panels will be at on like a Challenger or Charger or something. Like right here. And that's about it. Other than that, the car drives really smooth. It sounds okay. I can give it a little bit of gas. It sounds okay. I know exactly where I'm gonna go now. I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hit this right. We're gonna take these back roads like we're trying to evade the cops or something. And we're gonna be straight. The car is in very good condition. It drives pretty good. I love how smooth the steering is. On my Maxima, it's a little bit more tough to steer, even though it's a more luxury type of car, and there's not a lot of play in the steering wheel. It just feels good. I'm about to end this review as soon as I get to my little spot. As soon as I get to my little spot, I'm gonna end this review. Is that the back road? That's the back road. I need to find me a new spot to review cars. I know that. All these doggone planes and cars coming by. Listen to that bump. Listen to that gravel hit them tires. Very slow. Very slow. You see what I mean? I can put this in the lowest gear. That's not going to do anything with it. But it can still get up and go. It's just really slow. Switch it to third. 3. That's okay. That was okay. I do need to make a U-turn, so I'm gonna make a U-turn right here. Ain't nobody coming. We're gonna put it in the lowest gear. That red line went real far, and that's bad. That's really bad. That red line was at the max, bro. Gonna put it back in 3 and put it back in drive. That's a nice little quiet spot to record cars, ain't it? Anyway, we just going right here. You too close, man. You too close. You way too close. I know y'all can't see out the mirrors, but I can see people just... yeah, I know objects in mirror may appear closer than what they are, but... boy, I tell you. I just feel like somebody gonna knock me out one day. Actually, this is fine. This is fine. I'm way over here with this car. We finna get into this POV drive, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. We finna get into this drive real quick. I'm gonna walk around this car. We're gonna start it back up and get on the road.